Good morning on this Monday. I believe it's August 28th or 29th. Right behind me, 27 miles to Fort Cavazos, which was Fort Hood, Kylene, Texas, and Belton, Texas. I'm going to go around town, see what I can find. Just trying to do a couple daily daily vlogs, and show you all what I'm finding in Texas. From California, obviously, so I have a lot more things out there, but there's some cool stuff that I'm just stumbling across out here, so let's go look. Number one, things I did not think I'd see in Texas: a Homer Simpson fire hydrant. Looks like it's in need of a little bit of a touch-up on there, but that's pretty cool. It's pretty suiting. All right, Homer, let's go get some coffee. So as we're on like the main highway right there, 190, I saw across the street over here from Homer that it looked like there was a cemetery, so I thought I'd stop. And one thing Texas has is plenty of these roadside markers. This is the Cook Cemetery. These guys came out here in the 1850s. Cynthia Cook and who was the other person? A pioneer from Arkansas. William and Cynthia Cook moved here. Had a bug on me. And the burials went on here till the last one, J.S. Brown, 1873. A major flooding in 1873. The cemetery has been altered by the highway. So let's look at this. Cemetery from the 1800s over here in Texas. Somebody's left their stones here. Dang, that. Look at that. What does that say? Citizen of the Republic of Texas. Yeah, that thing needs to be cleaned up, but that's pretty cool. This is a very small cemetery. Fairly and very. These guys are head to head here. Looks like they just threw rocks upon it. Maybe to keep it from the flooding. As you can see, you can no longer read that. Got a Mason stone here. W.B. Pace, a memory of W.B. Pace, and looks like whoever's supposed to be next to old William Pace never made it. Captain to the Frontier District Confederate States Army, 1814 through 1873. April 29th was his day of passing. And a stonemason. Made our way down on over to Moho Coffee. Looks like we got a pretty good spot, so we'll give that a try. It's down the main drag here. There's one way in and out. There's where we got the other night. That was where Elvis had his burger when he was at Fort Hood. I got that in an older video. Go check it out. Next to us is Western Ave Dogs and the Donut Palace. So let's go inside. So I went with the large partial nitro brew, Moho straw coffee. And if you want to scan the little QR code, if you're a coffee nut, there you go. So let's give this guy a try. Right, Moho Coffee. Now is the time. The taste test challenge. I guess I'll go get Starbucks because everyone knows Starbucks. Pretty darn good. Don't know if this is a chain or not, but if you got a chance to get some Moho, that's some good stuff. One more before I hit the road. I think that's the look you give when you really like something. Made our way over to Rustler's Junction, main highway here in Lampasas. Got a couple cattle right here if you need that for your front yard, but I was driving by here and I thought they got some really cool things besides come on in and cool down. It's cool inside. It's actually not too bad today, but look who they have. Bob's Big Boy right there in all his glory at Rustler's Junction. And this guy's gonna set you back $2,900. I'm sure they'll work with you. If you need a Bob or you need a Big Boy, right here. You can have your own Sinclair dinosaurs and you can paint whatever you like on them. Wow, that's awesome. Could have a Kayvon 43 2K one right there. And whoever this one wants to be. Let's see what they're made out of. Oh, they're like plastic or hollow. I always thought those things were more solid, but I guess not. Giraffe and a hippo, a huge elk. We got the Bigfoot there, so I guess he's 40% off, and the church bells in the distance. 40% off. Ah, oh, look at these. Might have to pick something up. Look at this old tailgate. Those are pretty awesome too. I'm having way too much fun here. This is so much better than... So that's 55 for that. Plus 40% off? Dang. All right. We got these doors. I got the Bigfoot door. I got the heifer. Check out that cock. I mean rooster. Nice cock. Okay, this is $62.50 for the door. That's not too bad. So 62. My math isn't so good. Somewhere around 30 plus. All right, I'm a barbecue guy, and this is how you know you're in Texas. Look at this thing. And you got the hook up there for doing some tomahawks. Texas Star. Dang, these are just so awesome. This is definitely the way to barbecue. Even the little guy. It's right up my alley. $7.95. That's a lifetime barbecue right there. Got some nice wood furniture. And look at that. We got an Indian. Native American. Checking out the deals over there. Look at these, like, oh man, is that Bob's Big Boy still for sale? That's what he's saying right now. And he's on sale? Sell for a sale? Got a little buggy there if you want to be Amish. Oh, sorry. The buggy has been sold. These guys look like they're ready to cause some serious damage. So I made my way in this awesome store, Rustic Collectibles. Look at this, an original Gatling gun. Damn, that's cool. Fully functional, 45. On loan from a personal collection. And then there's the battery gun. There's the crank, there's where you hold and just let her rip. Look at that. That's where the bullets would drop down in. Over here off 5th and Key Ave, I just wanted to show you real quick. Just because I like all these old roached out signs. This thing is not serving any gas right now, but the discount self-serve gas. Hopefully that gets restoned. I was reading Stoney's redone. But. Hello. I wanted to show this picture on this print place. It's called 2B Signs, right? All right, wait for it. This is how you know you're in Texas. We the people. I had no idea that Jesus was there the day the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Let's get a military guy there. A gentleman on his cell phone right there. It looks like we got Washington and Ronald Reagan and Abraham's there. Maybe this wasn't on Earth. Now that I think about it, maybe this is somewhere else. There's Benjamin Franklin. I believe Martin Luther. Davy Crockett in the back with a coonskin cap. To be signs at Gmail. So if you want to get this sign, you know where to reach out. You could have this above your dinner table, maybe in your bedroom. Who knows where you'd like to enjoy it. Heck, maybe you want this as a back tattoo. Yeah, you can get this tattooed on your back. Be pretty sweet. Driving around this neighborhood, I want to look at the architecture just because some of this is so old. And it's almost got like the Victorian style architecture. Dead end right here. These houses are very nice. Down at the end is Park Place, but look at this house on the corner. Tell me this is not the perfect Tim Burton style house. Right here on the corner. Got the windows upstairs. That is beautiful. Let's walk up these stairs that have been here forever. Even the wrought iron gate. And you got got the handicap ramp. Probably someone elderly has lived here forever. That's a door. What in the... A door. You walk... That's cool. You don't see that. And even on the top. If you've never seen Something Wicked This Way Comes, definitely Google that. Amazing movie. This is just an amazing house. Down to everything that's classic history. This thing has seen some time. Wow, I love this. So I went around the house and look how big this house is. There's the garage out there. Here's a guest house. Here's the other part of the house, the Victorian style, with look at those windows. Those windows are huge. And then I saw a placard too. So there would have been parties out here. So many people coming from, the Civic Center in the city. And the placard states, God bless Texas for having all these information, historical markers. The house's Queen Anne features are unusual and include an octagonal tower with projecting wings, as well as crestline detailing, dentils, and hood moldings. This was built in 1885. This guy was a banker, and he sold it in 1888. So he only lived here 8 years, to the Malones, or no, to the Ginneth, W.M. Ginneth, when he moved to Dallas. A local businessman and civic leader, John Manuel, purchased the home in 1891. All right, the Manuel family owned the home from 1891 to 1972. They owned this house for over 100 years in this family. Before I was born, but wow. I guess that's what they're talking about, the octagonal. That's where the door leads out. But even this side house, can you imagine having a guest house this size and beautiful? That's a full-size house. All right, this was well worth it. I've been here for years. And then houses like this. This one doesn't have a placard in front. There is that little tour sign around here that says, oh, there it is. I'll show you guys in a second. This must have been somebody with some power or some money, because the size of this house, this is more like Georgia style. I'm gonna have to find out about the tour sign. These oaks are just massive. A lot of these houses are made out of brick, and I don't know if brick sustains tornadoes. I know we're in tornado town, tornado country. Here's the curb that you'd get up and walk into this awesome house. Beautiful, just amazing architecture. These trees just add to the ambiance. I gotta figure this is a fraction of what I'd run in California. So I don't know how well irrigated it is now, but I gotta figure back in the day, the floodwaters got pretty high because of all this. But here we are on 4th and Broad Street, another Victorian style house. Just nicely done. This looks like it could go in South Pasadena, California, or pretty much anywhere with a little bit of history. I don't see a placard for this, but I know it's on the tour because there's a tour sign right there. You just look out for those. But very nicely done. Awesome color. Almost looks like the same street where like Back to the Future was done. Ornate looking one-story Victorian, which you generally don't see all that often. And it looks like this one's on the tour too, as many of the other ones are. But let me kind of show that off, the banister and the rail and the other side of the house. It's a good size plot of land, but it blows my mind that being in Texas, seeing this architecture. This is really incredible. And it's withstood the test of time, that's for sure. Very nice area. Well, thanks for watching the house tour, the Victorian houses. I thought that was pretty neat. Not sure if you guys saw it. If you did, yeah, thank you. But we went down to the water. Look at those weird looking ducks. They're probably saying the same thing about me though. Yeah, this is where we were the other day. Some swans out there in the distance. This is, I think, where the springs come in, where the people go into the healing springs. So got this little river coming through the middle of land passes. A historic marker, but I guess not. And we can walk out here. Look how clear. plenty of trash. But there's no encampments like California. Hi guys. Let's see if these guys, will they chase or are they gonna dive? Oh, we're gonna go over there too. Look, that's where it kind of drops off. Okay. All right, there's 3 of you and 1 of me. What's the plan? You gonna hold your ground? Duck Sparta? What? You're biting them, why? Hi guys. Hello. Hello guys. Whoa, these guys are not, there they go. I don't think they enjoyed that. I think they were quite content with where they were. I didn't expect this, so I guess if you're brave enough, you can slide down that with all the gunk and the mold. Looks like a fun little water slide, but it is pretty shallow right there, so you're probably gonna get scraped up quite a bit. Not to say that somebody hasn't done it. And yeah, it just narrows out down that little stream right there. And if you choose to walk over, you can walk over. Probably don't suggest jumping. That guy's just enjoying his day, watching the water go by. Well, we are at the Austin airport, so that's gonna conclude it. We did what, almost, we did a few days out here in Texas, so the airports are really so much better than Southern California, so just want to give you a quick look. I'm about to fly back to Orange County. There's my plane. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in California.